Hello everyone, this is King Factor and welcome back to my 5th and final returning Christmas event 2024 guide. And before I get into that, I'd just like to say sources of information I've used to provide to you in this video that I'm going to showcase to you will be in the description below, alongside my Twitch link for those who want to leave a follow and watch me stream anytime sooner or later. Or if you wish to check out my latest weekly update video for this week's weekly update of December 19th to January 1st for detail on, or my weekly update news going over the past week's news topics of Rockstar related topics, you can find the links of those in the description below. But now I'm not going to waste time. I am going to explain to you a full guide on the Snowmen Collectibles, which is a limited one-time event, which means if you've already done it last year or in the previous years, you of course already have the rewards. You will not be able to participate in this again because you've already done it. So I suppose I'm doing this update for new players who have started playing GT Online recently, so without further ado, I'm going to get into it right now. So, Snowmen Collectibles, what are they and how to participate in that? Snowmen Collectibles are obviously collectibles in which you have to destroy them around the map to collect money and RP, and you will get a bonus money and RP upon collecting all 25 within the season. By the way, did you know that there were 3 variants of Snowmen Collectibles that you can find in each location uniquely? And it doesn't matter which variant you come across, they're still going to give you the same reward, money, benefit, and RP. So what you have to do is you have to find and destroy the snowmen around the map to earn cash and RP, and you have to destroy all of them to unlock a bonus reward. How to destroy them? Here are some means in which you can use to destroy these vehicles, where you can hit them with a vehicle even at average speed, in which supposedly, according to the wiki, all vehicle occupants get credit for the destruction and not just the driver. You can use 3 snowballs on them, which is very easy to get. You just walk on the snow that you stand on and you press G, I believe, to pick up 3 snowballs. You can use heavy weapons and explosives, including EMPs and vehicle rockets, so I recommend you use explosives such as sticky bombs. You can also use a firework launcher, which may require multiple hits, and you can use fire damage, in which the snowman can be destroyed with flames but may not immediately register as destroyed until the flames fully melt at the base of the snowman. And like I said, there are 25 snowman locations all around the map, in which sleigh bell sounds can be heard on loop within 75 meters of a snowman location until it is destroyed by you. This sound will also play locally for you unless it's bugged, and it might play for someone else and play through into your audio, which I don't think would be a thing, but knowing GT Online, anything can happen anymore. The rewards that you can get, which I'm going to go through now before I show you all the snowman locations, just letting you know, you can get $5,000 and 1,000 RP per snowman destroyed by you, and if you destroy all 25 snowmen, you will be rewarded with $125,000 bonus and the snowman outfit. Now for the majority of the rest of this video, I'm going to be going over all 25 locations as best as I can explain it to you, since I've already done them 2 years ago. And bear with me because I would like to showcase anyways this information to new players who are not yet that fond with the map anyways, and so I like to be as descriptive as I can for those players especially. So after this video is uploaded, I'll even add timestamps in the description for those who needs it, or I'll even add it in a pinned comment in the comments below. But without further ado, here is location number 1. With this location, mind the tattoo parlor, and potentially for most players a doomsday heist for Lester's location, in which this snowman will be standing in front of this house in this location. For location number 2, you have to go to this location, mind you, the little lake, I suppose, south of Diamond Casino. Just to mind you that location, mind you also the tattoo parlor, barber shop actually I should say, in this map, in which here is where the snowman sits in front of this house right over here. For location number 3, mind the taxi location for the taxi service, or even an arm wrestling if you have that in access, just south of the Diamond Casino, in which you can go into this park and find the snowman right over here near these trees. For location number 4, mind you, this is left of the Diamond Casino, or rather west, and this is in the block directly between ammunition and I suppose a clothing store, which is to the right of another barber store, in which you will go into this place and find the snowman right over here in front of this brick looking building on this brick snow covered path, if you suppose that way. For location number 5, I don't have to really go into explaining for this. This is in Legion Square, which you can find right over here in front of this cube. For location number 6, there is a gang park that is located here. So if you go around the back and find especially this skating, I suppose, skateboard, little jump, I suppose if you want to call it, you will find a snowman standing right next to a chair as well in front of these ramps. For location number 7, just mind the tattoo parlor, which is near Vespucci Canals or even Vespucci Beach, or the Vespucci, I guess, dock station for boats, in which you will find this little triangle with this little curved street right over here, which is very much more common to find in my gameplays, especially when participating or performing certain missions, or even if it's near the Vespucci Masks location, just look for that, and you will find the snowman just standing right in front of some bushes. For location number 8, there's obviously an agency location, and there's also a RC time trial location that has a chance to spawn here. And for other reference, mind the clothing store that is just to the left, or even the Vespucci police station, which locates Vincent Evenberger's police CLAIMABLE farm raid location for his missions. And when you go into this park, you will find the snowman standing right on top of another skating park thing looking ramp right over here. For location number 9, this is Michael DeSanta, or Michael Townley's house. Obviously before he got into witness protection, had to change his name around. So here is a snowman standing in his property right over here that you can drive. Hopefully the gate will open for you. I think it should open for you. You could just drive right up and run through this snowman right here without a problem. For location number 10, I like to call it the children park, even though there's no children in GTA for obvious reasons. Thanks Rockstar for that, and I'm saying that in a good way, not in a bad way, not sarcastic, don't take it out of context. But you'll find the park right here, and with that, next to these little playgrounds, you will find the snowman standing right over here. For location number 11, very simple, it is in front of the observatory on the western side, in the front of it anyways. So you'll find that little tower, I guess, the very small mini tower that you can see, the little shack, and in front of it you'll find a snowman which you can drive through easily. For location number 12, mind you, the location of Quartz Center or even a convenience store on the western part of the, or the northwestern part of the city anyways, which is the second house over this little street, if you want to call it, before it gets to the convenience store. But anyways, the snowman is standing right in front of this house, labeled with the number 1017, which you can see the number of 1017 right in front of the stairwell. That's obviously the other side of the house's garage. Now this location may not be as complicated as it looks or I'm about to explain, but it is the 4th house to the right after passing the first patch of houses to your right in the, I guess, first little off street that has other houses, if you must call it that. But anyways, there should be an up ramp you can climb with a vehicle and be able to drive through the fence if there's any, as far as I remember, and you will be able to find this snowman in this location behind this house right over here. Look at that stupid face of impending fucking doom. Can't wait to be run over face. Anyways, over this location, number 14, as of now, I keep forgetting if this is Martin Madrazo's house, but he's actually in the hills. So this is actually behind Devin Weston's house, if I remember correctly from story mode, where you have to go around the back of the house and you will find a snowman conveniently standing right there with a happy smiley face of impending doom waiting to get run over like a little sissy made of snow. Location number 15, well, it's quite simple really. It's just south of the southeastern entrance to Fort Zancudo, in which this snowman is waiting for its impending doom of a military driver who has just gone off work and is celebrating like a freaking crazy man. This snowman's waiting to get fucking run over, I swear to god. Anyone can just drive over this thing without a problem. It's literally in this square right here. Help me. For location 16, this is just very much south of Stab City, across the train tracks even, that overpasses this street that you need to go on to find this house in this corner, but even before you reach the train tracks even. You will find this house with a stupid smirking snowman standing right in front of this house. I made a lot of sounds. That's sounds. Yeah, here's your snowman number 16. For location number 17, this is just quite a distance north of the observatory on the map. But if you are familiar with the map and you can find this street just north of the observatory, you should not have a problem finding this street that has like a recurve, if I must call it, which you can find location number 17 of a snowman in front of this blue house right over here. For location number 18, this might be confusing to find out where this exists, but on the right, those streets that you see there is the Eastern Highway, where there's that one big curve that goes to the more Eastern Highway that has ammunition against it. Or if you want to call it a truck stop, you can call it that too, but just a little bit to the left, you'll find that little triangle path looking place that splits to like two different directions, but underneath that there is this place that also situates a finale point for the Fleeka Bank contract for your auto shop. And when you get there, your snowman should just be sitting there conveniently with a freaking smirk on its face waiting to get blasted by an RPG. For location 19, I guess this is offside of Ron Alternate's wind farm, or I guess some oil mines, if I remember correctly. No, the oil mines are all the way down south, never mind. Forget what I said. The wind farm, okay? Just near the power station, if you must call it that. You will find this one of the very few trailer parks that exists around the map, which this is one of the locations. And when you get here, a snowman should be standing in front of a Love Yin and Yang pink trailer looking place over here. Yeah, I feel that face. Poor snowman. For location number 20, for you story mode enthusiasts, it is in front of Trevor's trailer, I guess, his initial safe house near the beginning of the game when you finally unlock him as a playable character in Sandy Shores. For location number 21, there is a grapeseed location that features a very small airport, I guess, a little small airstrip if you want to call it, possibly even abandoned. But you can find on this street, when you go up the street, there's a second house to your right, just underneath this little dirt path, that you can find a house with a snowman in front of it, and that's the snowman you want to run over. At least it has a red scarf, so I don't mind it. Blast it with an RPG, please. Location number 22 is near the lighthouse on the somewhat more northeastern side of the map in general. If you know where the lighthouse is, that's good. The snowman is just sitting right in front of this house right here. These fences can be driven through, so you can drive through the fence and show the snowman you mean business, especially when you're running over with an insurgent pickup custom. Location number 23 situates especially the start of the Up and Atom time trial, all the way near the Up and Atom restaurant, if you want to call it, or whatever that place is, in which you can find a snowman standing right next to this, the Taste of America's Future sign, right over here. For location number 24, we are in Paleto Bay, as you can see, and on this not so square looking block right here, you can go in the more center part of it, and you may find a snowman just standing in the more grassy patch area, which I believe you can have access to from this street with a terabyte if you want, and peacefully run over a pluff of snow with a few rocks and buttons on it, because it is a helpless living being. Poor snowman. And then here we have location number 25, a stranded snowman off the side of the Chiliad Mountain State Wilderness. This is on the Western Highway, I guess, when you just go through that little curve of whatever. Yeah. I believe if I remember correctly, this is where you finish off Devin Weston by pushing him off a cliff with his car and it blows up and you finish the game. But still, the snowman is just located right off the edge of this highway, so you can just drive through him and hopefully not crash down the hill and into the water. So yeah, this poor stranded snowman's asking for it. And that is it for the locations. However, I like to showcase to you this oversight where snowmen may not register as collected if destroyed in certain ways, and should this happen for any reason, using explosives on the spot where the problematic snowman used to stand should rectify this issue or basically resolve it. Just for those who ever has an issue with this. Now, of course, this video took a little longer to go through, but for the obvious reason, there are 25 locations. As best as I tried to explain it to you, that is all that I have to showcase to you for the 5th final returning Christmas mode event for GTA Online. That will last, of course, into January 1st, 2025. And this is all the time you have to collect these 25 snowmen. You can collect them in any order you wish. You can, well, destroy them in any order you wish. You can do as many as you want any day you want, as long as you destroy all 25 before January 1st. You will get the snowman outfit and a bonus lump sum of money that I've explained to you before I showed you these locations. So regardless of which, that's all of the showcase too. Hope you guys did find this informative as best as I tried to make it. I will do my best to showcase these timestamps required in my comments down below, to not confuse it in the description for obvious reasons that you may see if you do look in the description. But it's love to showcase to you. Hope you guys did find this informative, and if you did, you wish to stay tuned for more content by me, or if you wish to showcase to a friend who wants a neat, proper guide on these Snowmen Collectibles, you can showcase it to them. The support is always appreciated. Do leave a like, subscribe, and thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support. This is, of course, the final returning Christmas event. If you want to check out the other guides that I've done for the other returning Christmas events, links will be in the description down below. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. And of course, Merry Christmas. And in a couple of days from now, Happy New Year.